Okay, so I had wanted to come and be like, thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you to everybody that has shared out my channel on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever you have done. Thank you, and thank you to my audience that keeps coming back, watching all your girl videos and leaving a like or whatever. Appreciate you guys. I don't feel like I say thank you enough, or I be attending to, but I forget. So yeah, I had want to come on here and just be like, thank you for all y'all support. So yeah, also this is gonna be like a longer video. Like I said, for the people that wanted to know what actually happened and the details, something that I was gonna do on a live, because if I'm gonna sit here and talk about some drama, I'm gonna sit here and put these ads in here. Alright y'all, so my bad. I had to basically me and Jay had to go with the boys, because like I said in the beginning of this video that it was close to time for us to go get the boys or whatever, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm trying to think of where I ended. I think I ended the last clip or whatever. So oh yeah, so if y'all hear like a video game or somebody talking, playing, whatever, it's the boys because they're at home. But really Jackie Mac, he went in, he got his cup, he got his snack, he got his tablet, he in the bed, y'all. Like, we didn't put him in the bed, but he just chilling, and you know, Juju watching Blaze, whatever. So the last thing that I sat here and said something about was and I'm trying to pull back up this Facebook thing because I was going down the list. But the last thing I said something about was as far as like Christmas and me trying to get him something for Christmas, and basically her having an issue with that. I'm gonna finish the thing or whatever, the post, and mind y'all, this post is part of the post that I made the next day early in the morning, so they can see it. Yeah, since y'all wanna come on my stuff, I'm gonna give you something to talk about, and why I said half the stuff I said or whatever in this or whatever. So yeah, so I think I stopped off saying something about the money or whatever, but like as far as somebody car breaking out, it's like car broke down every other week, begging grandma to help you get it fixed, needed her to pay your phone bill, your insurance, like all that, like all this stuff is stuff that our grandma has done for like her favorite grandkids. Like she does that for her favorite grandkids. Like she'll pay their car note, she'll co-sign for a car, she will pay their cell phone bills, don't gotta worry about paying their cell phone bills. Like, and I'm saying this just because like you sitting here calling me broke, sis, but me and mine had to get ours up out the mud. So who are you to call somebody broke? Really? And then like when I was saying, like I said, that little part about her sister need to go worry about her baby daddy that's having babies on her while she's still in a relationship with him. Like, and y'all, I really know other stuff about both of them that I just didn't put on this stat. So like, y'all want to sit here and, because the whole status, even a part that I said about my sister was a paragraph, and you took that paragraph and got in your feelings, like you're mad because somebody's gonna sit here and speak up for themselves and they're gonna defend themselves. Like, I don't know what you expect. Like you say something behind my back and it get back to me and you mad because I said something about it. So now it's a whole thing. So now you on my stat talking all kinds of stuff, talking about my IQ is this and I'm slow and did you take your medicine and you was in my inbox the other day and all this mushmouth stuff that don't have nothing to do with the price of rice in China. Like, cause clearly like it's one thing for, you know, a dude that's trying to talk to you to be like, dude, you need to watch out for your sister or whatever. Like your sister like really ain't in your best interest or whatever. In so many words. Like a lot of dudes have told me this like along the way, but I just kind of be like, I kind of like brush it off or whatever because like I don't know if she beefing with this person. I don't know. I don't know why you're even telling me this, and I don't even know where it's coming from, because some people tends to be messy and some people be really just like, bro, you loyal to somebody that's really around here got you looking stupid or whatever. So yeah, but this last little straw, like yeah, I said something about it because I have been hearing it for so long. I know that everybody is not telling the same lie on the same person, and then for this person to sit here and come out and what you sit here and say is you're mad now that somebody said something about you and your funky ass sister. like really and sat here and told your business, and I really didn't tell all of what I know and all what I could tell. So you might want to humble yourself, sweetheart. So basically what the little girl, well, let me finish this thing. So I said something about the car being broke down, this, that, and third, how grandma had to do this. I said, got your kids in too small clothing or whatever. Even Carter and Crystal clothes that's over here are not too small, and I don't even have full custody of them. So come on now. And yeah, and that's what I said in a stat with like the laughing emoji or whatever, because it's true. Like, and what's funny to me is the duck don't even know who's going around here, like, because like I said, I do not sit here and talk to the girl. I don't sit here and see my nephew, so I wouldn't know day to day, you know what I'm saying? But for people to sit here and be like, dude, shoes be too small, his clothes be too small, this, that, and the third. Like, why you talking about whether your only thing that anybody could ever say about me is my teeth is crooked and I don't have full custody of Carter and Crystal. Like, that's it. Like, and everything else is speculation. So if you really want to know something about me, you have to be around me. And that's just common sense. So while you talking about my kids, honey, you might want to worry about yours. You might want to worry about your child with his too small clothes. Just saying. Yeah, and I was like, how your kid live with you and you still struggling or whatever. I said, I don't have to lie to my baby daddy or my husband to get my hair and my nails done, because my sister sits here and tells her baby daddy, you know, he need this for his birthday party, or he need that for the birthday party, and I need, you know, this is half of how much it is for the birthday party, because you know her baby daddy's not gonna sit here and check and see if she's lying or not, because who lies on a kid? Somebody that's broke, somebody that you need your baby daddy to pay for your hair, you need your baby daddy to pay for your nails, and you know, then I was like, you've been burnt how many times and all this and all that. I said that, and I said, as far as with the little girl, I was like, you what did I say? I said, you know, female dog, you've been burnt how many times, slapped in the face in school and didn't do nothing. I said, kicked out of Marmel because you're broke, can't afford the rent. Since you want to sit here and call me broke, I'm not getting kicked out of Marmel. Just saying. Which is basically an apartment that she stayed in that she got kicked out of. I said, so excuse me. So I said, so excuse me on what exactly? And then I edit her sister name. I said, I don't know, excuse me on what exactly at her sister name. Seeing you want to put yourself in my business on my post, keep your coronavirus looking behind in your place. Rotisserie looking behind 304 is what I called her. I'm supposed to be jealous of the same 304 I've given money to, babysat her son, y'all to Debbie cakes away from being fat behinds or whatever. But it's saying you two Debbie cakes away from being overweight. So like, bro, mind your place. I said, need to learn how to clean up, and nets flying around your toilets and stuff. Like when I stayed in this apartment, it's like the house used to be so nasty, I had nets and stuff flying around their toilets. Like, bro, leave me alone, because I'm not bothering you. When I start bothering you, that's when you sit here and come over here and have something to say to me. Like when I sit here and address you, that's when you have something to say to me. So since you want to GPS yourself over here in my business, in my lane, whatever altercation, whatever I said about our sister that you had a problem with, you're not gonna do nothing. And I said over here on my post, meanwhile your baby daddy having kids on you. Like I said, you sad, miserable female dog. I said, so what can your dumb A say now? My teeth messed up, I don't have Crystal and Carter. Oh, I guess I was supposed to say I got time today though, 304, and then I added her name again. So y'all have heard the whole scoop of what was going down. That's why I didn't sit here and say it in a live, because I like to sit here and put down videos, and I actually like to sit here and read stuff and go back and say my side of the stuff so they can all kind of make sense. So if it didn't make sense and you made it this far, I don't know really what to tell you. But my whole thing of why I even say anything about my sisters, because keep my fucking name out your mouth. Like, I don't sit here and speak of you. I don't speak on you. I don't none of that. Like, in this whole little thing going back and forth or whatever, because like I said, I have time today. I have time to go back and forth whenever I feel like to go back and forth. If I'm gonna make a post about somebody, if I'm gonna say something about somebody, if I'm gonna slide at somebody, that's what I'm going to do. So you're being on my post, I guess, talking stuff, did absolutely what? Like, I still said what I said. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be jealous of you for, sweetheart, but I don't even be around you. Like, make this make sense, y'all. Like, I'm jealous of somebody for what? Like, for what? Like, yeah, it's funny to me because people love to sit here and talk about folks, but yet don't have no, you don't have no reason of why you're talking about me. And basically, also in a post where the motherfucker was sitting here saying, like, basically, because when I sat here, said what I said, and her sister called herself mad, I kept saying, pull up. Like, pull up. Now, all of a sudden, well, you ain't gonna do nothing, and you this, and you that, and whoop-de-whoop this, and whoop-de-whoop that. Child, if you was really about that life, you would have been pulled up. Like, my record speaks for itself. So, people that has never been in trouble with the law, I don't understand how you really feel as if you about that life, or I'm even scared of you, sweetheart. Like, make this make sense. So yeah, first I need to pull up, and I ain't took my medication, I'm crazy. And then basically all my sister did was everything that I had said in my original post, like talking to her sister that never wanted to come me back. You want to sit here and be like, well, your sister inboxed you. Nah, what you inbox me for? Don't inbox me. Like, y'all, to this day I still have not checked them inbox, because my whole thing is you talking about me publicly to everybody. I say here made a public status so that you can publicly comment, so whatever you publicly want to say, you can sit here and say it on this stat. You didn't want to sit here, you want to sit here and run to the inbox and be like, I didn't say. If you didn't say it, you would have said it on the post, right? So it's nothing that we need to talk about. I said what I said. I'm not taking my post down. The part that I did read that her sister was saying was like, well, you can talk to me, and you could have just talked to me and blah blah. For what? What do I need to talk to you about? Like, and that was before I made the post the next day. Like, I don't have nothing to talk about. Like, I was on the live stream. I'm sitting here minding my own business. So what y'all was talking about me, and y'all didn't want to talk to me about whatever issue you have about me, but yet y'all can sit here and put it on Facebook. Like, make this make sense. And matter of fact, not on Facebook, you can sit here and tell this person this, that person that, whoop de whoop this, whoop de whoop that. But like I had said, like me and Jay was saying, I unfriended my sister on Facebook because you don't like nothing. Like, you don't like nothing, you don't share nothing I'm doing, but yet you sit here and go tell grandma and people that I don't mess with whatever you see that I posted on my Facebook page. Like, for what? So like, yeah, I unfriended her. Like, what's the point of being friends with her? And then her sister was saying, and also what I was gonna sit here and say before I even forget, a person that sits here and talk about you, that's the reason why she never liked none of my statuses. That's the reason why she never shared out my YouTube or never shared out a business that I did, because you can't sit here and clap for somebody publicly when you've been talking about them behind their back. So like, it would have made you look stupid. So you just sit here and want to be on my friends list and be nosy. You too nosy. She's one of them people that hate you so much. Like, every time I see you post, they probably salty. But too nosy to sit here and just simply unfriend you. So, like I was saying, I have to go make them drink. But, bro, for you and your sister to be on my post when we're not even friends and talking stuff, that just let me know that's where, like, the people that's been telling me that haven't been lying. That's where it really been happening. I don't understand how I'm jealous of somebody that I don't talk about, but yet y'all obviously sit here and discuss me for my post to even be on your radar. But yeah, so all she basically did was come on my post, say all the same stuff that I had already said. When I sat here and said that you're miserable, you're broke. Like, this is somebody, like I said, oh yeah, her sister was saying how, cause I got the screenshots of the stuff, but I don't, I'm not gonna sit here and go through that because the video will really be long. her sister said something. Yeah, her sister kept saying, well, you have her number, you could have inboxed her, you had a problem with her, this, that, and that. For what? You've been talking about me publicly. What I'm gonna sit here and inbox you for? Like, and if I have your number, why do I only talk to you on Facebook? So like, clearly I don't have your number. Clearly I can care less to have your number. Like, and y'all, a lot of people are like, to me, I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit here and call you out and have a private conversation. Bitch, you've been talking about me publicly, so I'm gonna publicly speak about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what type of person I am. Cause like, y'all, I literally, like, I have had this channel for how long? I have never said anything about my sister. Even when I was sitting here talking about what that stuff that happened with my grandma, and I'm gonna link that video down in the description. Like, I was like, you wonder, but I don't just know for sure. So like, it just let me know that what Jay been saying, what my baby daddy was saying, Carter and Crystal dad, and what a lot of other people have said about her was basically true. So, and a lot of people are like, dude, oh yeah, another thing my sister was saying was, I'm just a little girl, I ain't take my medication, I have daddy issues. You sound stupid. So if I have daddy issues, don't that mean that somewhere along the way he dropped the ball? Like, y'all, I haven't spoke about this dude in I don't know how long. So the fact that you want to bring him up just let me know that you weak. Like, you need, like, yeah, basically her and her sister had needed to come tag team me on my post of a paragraph that I said of, you smell like fish, and you mad because I sit here and speak facts about grandma. Because I'm not the type of person, and also what made me even come up with a post was the fact of my grandma on my post on Mother's Day talking about some, oh well, she wish she could sit here and see Carter and Crystal, as if I don't have 2 other kids, and as if Carter and Crystal were kids that you were like were no longer welcome at your home. Like, this is something that she have sat here and said about Carter and Crystal. Hence why it's part of the reason why, some of to do with why I gave my baby daddy temporary custody, because like, it was a lot that happened. I'm gonna link that video down in the description. So, and then she was like, well, everybody know about what happened with your kids. I ain't gonna speak on your kids. You already spoke on my kids. When you sat here and said, oh well, you don't have custody of 2 of your kids, and blah 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 this, blah 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 that, as if you know why, and if you do know why, you still sorry. So like, that's you know that I signed temporary custody over it since he already had custody, how he even got the kids. So make it make sense, because it's not like the state came and took my kids or something like that. So make it make sense, sweetheart. But yeah, and as far as with the whole daddy issue or whatever, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm just cool with my daddy, but I just don't even speak on my dad. And like, the dude is nothing but like an alcoholic, like, real talk. And I really feel like it's sad, because at first it was like, oh well, you hate him, and then this, that, and the third. And when I sit here and be like, and these are conversations I had with my sister, like, I don't hate him, I'm just not gonna sit here and keep giving him money for him to go buy alcohol and to continuously to kill himself. Like, after a while, because he already got gout, so after a while he gonna have liver failure, and like, he's going to basically die. Like, you can't consume that much alcohol, you will sit here and literally kill yourself. And I was like, and to me, that's cruel and that's evil for somebody to sit here and not try to get somebody some help, but instead you want to sit here and keep enabling them to sit here and drink his life away. Like, that's really what my father have done, my sperm donor have done my whole life. So when I say that, the little girl over here looking all salty and rolling her eyes like these are like on car rides. So like, bro, you been had an issue with me with how I do stuff. Bunch of, you know, I guess the whole point of me being slow, I should have been found out or been figured out that everything that you sit here and say that grandma say and my auntie's supposed to say it and my daddy has supposed to say it was more than likely you saying it, because it was more likely her saying it, because why are you salty about what I have to say about them? Like, they're still my family too, and they treat me as if I'm not. So I don't talk to them, I don't call them, I don't none of that. And like I said, as far as with Jay mama and Jay sister, like, y'all sit here, y'all can get a rape baby, she could get her other grandson and her other 2 grandsons, but Julian, I think, spent the night over her house one time. So the post is mainly about them and how the folks like to make a difference, but since I was talking about my daddy's side of the family anyway, I decided to sit here and add her too. And obviously you're mad because somebody like jealous or what. Like, I still like, because everything everything to me and the history have showed to me that you're jealous of me because you're around here talking about me. You around here telling everybody, oh well, she jealous of me and she's slow. And like, and another thing that I was saying on a post, if I feel like somebody is slow and have such a low IQ, I'm not even gonna sit here and argue with them. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bring my vibrations down to sit here and argue with somebody. But you mad because somebody sat here and stood up for themselves and like, jealous of you, jealous of what? Like, why? Like, and y'all, my whole thing is, it don't make no sense as if, why would I be jealous of you? Like, jealous of what? Like, jealous of the fact that you're born? Like, because that would really be the only way that I can be jealous of you. Like, is to be jealous of the fact that you're born. But far as me speaking about, you know, how my grandmother makes a difference and how my dad has made a difference, but mainly my grandma makes a difference, how is that saying that I'm jealous of you? In that case, I should be also jealous of my little cousin because she makes a difference with him and his kids as well. So make it make sense. Y'all, I don't know, but I had just wanted to come on here and basically tell y'all what had happened, what was going on with that. I know this is a long video, but it also took me, like, after this George Floyd stuff happened, like this happened before the George Floyd stuff, and I'm actually recording this video after the George Floyd stuff happened to let you know how, that should let y'all know how much I really care. But yeah, I'm the type of, and I guess what really bothered me so much far as with this whole, with them whole statements, not the fact that you up here, for one, you're lying on me, talking about something I'm jealous of you, because I don't understand what I'm jealous of. Because people that's jealous of you, they sit here and hear about your problems and hear that you're going through stuff, but they can never help you. They never want to help you. They never try to help you. I have never been that way because you're my only sister in Arkansas. And as far as I'm concerned, she has been my only sister my whole life. So, and then, like, y'all, even before this George Floyd stuff happened, like, while I don't understand why black women tend to not to get along with each other and not to try to sit here and uplift each other. Like, I'm never going to sit here and be like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm just not made like that. I'm not built like that. They don't run in my blood. They don't run in my DNA. But clearly it runs in her blood. It clearly runs in her mother DNA. Like, they the one with the history of being jealous, not me. And like, this little girl is jealous of everybody. Like, cause it's funny to me how her sister wanted to come on my state and come to her rescue when she had talked about her sister. She had talked about every last one of her so-called best friends, like a dog. And then I see y'all are back cool. And I'm thinking that, you know, y'all mad at each other, y'all going through your stuff, but they more than likely don't even know that you're sitting here talking about them like a flat out dog. Like, I know. At least two of them, I know a lot of their business of what she have said about them back in the day. And I don't know, to me, she has the hating and jealous spirit because she's always talking about somebody. She never had nothing positive to say about nobody. Kind of just like my grandma on my daddy's side. That's why it's like, if she had a problem with something, she would sit here and say it. I don't know why she's not sitting here saying it or why she's even being fake, but that's how she is. She'd sit here, people be coming up, driving up, waving up, blowing whatever. She'd sit here and talk about them up under her breath, but sit here and wave at them and speak and stuff, some old stuff like that. Like, that's how my grandma have always been since I was a kid. Like, they'd come in the yard and you will talk to them, you would be fake, but really you have sat here and talked about them. Like, as they pulling up and getting out the car, they get in the car and they leave and you talking about them. Like, she's the same way. Like, you'll sit here and smile on somebody's face and talk about them. So I guess that's the part of me that I guess supposed to be slow, because I feel as if you don't have a reason not to like me. I haven't gave you a reason not to like me. I haven't gave you a reason to be jealous or whatever. But like, my baby daddy, like, not even my baby daddy and my husband have sat here and said, like, people be jealous because of people hustle. People be jealous because people are lifestyle. People be jealous of like the smallest and simplest stuff. Like, the little girl is miserable AF, her and her sister. Like, to sit here and talk about somebody that literally the last time we had a conversation was about Christmas and birthday parties. And also, she tried to bring up the fact that, you know, have you took your medicine? Because you just was in my inbox asking me to do your hair. Like, I asked you about a stylist, and what does that have to do with what I said? Like, because what I said was you smell like fish, and you do. And what I said was is that I ain't jealous of you. So the fact that I put it in a stat, you're mad, and I was in your inbox. I clearly was in your inbox before a couple of people have came to me to sit here and say the same thing. Like, whenever people, like people that don't know each other at all and don't know that this and this is being said like at all, because I don't sit here and be like, oh well, yeah, such and such said this and such said that. When people that don't know each other all can tell you the same story, something about this story must be true. So, and then when somebody sit here and say something about it, you don't sit here and comment and say, I didn't say that. I didn't say that you was jealous of me, and I didn't say, yeah, I didn't say that you was jealous of me. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, that's how I would approach the situation. And it's also been said that this little girl and her sister supposed to be making statuses about me. At the end of the day, they blocked me because, like, I drug both of them, and they decided to block me so that I couldn't respond to anything. But the thing about me is, if I'm not friends with you on Facebook, I'm not gonna sit here and go to your page to figure out if you're talking about me or not. Like, that's some whole lame stuff. So like, and also that's what I was being called. I was being called lame because I sat here and said what I said on Facebook. But I said what I said. It's still up. I'm not taking it down. A lot of people are like, you know, you better than that to even sit here and respond and blah 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 this, blah 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 that. Like, yeah, I could be, but I could have been better. I could look back and be mad that I gave it attention. But at the end of the day, I did, and you're not gonna come on my post, and your sister not gonna come on my post, which I don't even know her fucking pussy self. So she's not gonna come on my post talking to me all reckless, trying to defend her little sister that hasn't even said nothing, but yet she found the time to slide in my inbox. So like, mind your business, because if I'm not addressing you, your name wasn't in this whole thread, like, make it make sense. So like, and then what's funny to me is her big sister, because like my little sister and my little sister big sister both came to grandma's house, even though her sister is not my dad's child. They didn't want to split them up or whatever, so she let her come. But grandma and them let her come for a while, and then it was like, you know, you're getting older, and basically in so many words it's like you're no longer welcome. Like, so, which to me is cruel and messed up, because how is it that this girl can come over here this whole time, yeah, treat her like family this whole time, and when she turned 18 or get closer to 18, you like shut the door on her face? Like, that's messed up. But these are the same people, and since I sit here and these are my grandparents or my grandparent in my family, when I sit here and be like, they pretty much don't help me, and yet they sit here and treat me different, I'm jealous of this hoe. Like y'all, make this make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So I mean, it is what it is, but because to me, that's the only thing, that's the only way that you can sit here and say that I'm jealous of you, is to sit here and be like, well, she always talk about grandma do this for me and grandma do that for me and blah 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 this. And even like, y'all, farther back in that, this little girl used to be like, so what do you you want me to not to sit here? And my sister had asked me, she was like, do you want me to not to sit here and let her help me and watch such and such? And I'm like, and I told her, like, no, like it ain't your fault that they sitting here and treating me different or whatever. And she asked me that when she was like in her teens or whatever. I'm like, it's not your fault that they sitting here treating me different. So I'm just making a difference. It's their fault. Like, they are the grown ones, they are the adults here. Like, I'm not mad at you about that. Like, why would I be mad at you about something that somebody else is doing? Like, you can't control what somebody else is doing. So I just don't know where my history of being jealous of this little troll is, but I guess and like I said, the reason why I even addressed it at all was the simple fact is because I have been over here minding my business. Like I said, y'all, I stayed like 45 minutes away from the city that I was born and raised in for 3 years. This little girl came over my house maybe once, if that. But I think she never would. But she worked like 10 minutes away from where I stayed at. Never would come visit, and even when I moved to the city, she never would come visit. Whether her and her sister was invited, she never would come visit me. So I didn't take it, I didn't know that it was just basically, you don't like me, so that's why you don't come visit. You have a problem with me, so that's why you don't come visit. You don't want somebody to take a picture and post you or us like we're actually sisters or have a decent relationship because you're talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all it really was. So like, well, that's pretty much what I gathered from it. Also, it irked my nerves because I 100% don't talk about this person. And like, this video will more than likely be the last video unless I make another post and she decides that she wants to unblock me and jump on the other post, which I don't know what her and her sister jumping on the post supposed to did, because I'm still gonna say what I said. whenever I feel like it. Like, I'm still gonna post whenever I feel like it. So yeah. But yeah, my whole issue was the fact of, I don't talk about this little girl. I have no reason to talk about this little girl. I don't have no reason not to like you, or I didn't have a reason not to like you. So her and all these, her and talking about me was the farthest thing on my mind. Like, it's like, that's the least thing that I expect. Or like, I wouldn't even invite her to a birthday party. Like, I wouldn't inbox you about anything. Like, it just don't make sense to me. But that's pretty much the backstory of what happened, what was going on. I will link that. I think I have 2 story times that'll kind of make it make sense, or let you guys know more in detail or whatever. Those are linked down, will be linked down in the description, because I'm trying to get better with linking stuff down in the description. But yeah, y'all, I probably I don't know if this video gonna be like an hour 45 minutes or whatever, but I had wanted to come on here and basically talk about it. I know I'm not the only one to go through stuff like this, far as with Facebook drama, with family talking about you, with family sitting here backstabbing you and stuff like that. Like, I can't really say that it's backstabbing. I just feel like it's two-faced and messy as AF, because yeah, I legit be minding my business. Like, I legit, like, this girl be on my husband post talking about some, like, a whole seafood boil. Like, new types of dude, whenever y'all had a seafood boil, invite me over, whatever, this, that, and the third weekend, I want to shoot a video and do this, that. So like, that's the farthest thing from my mind, is the fact that you around here talking about me like I'm straight up a fucking dog that has done absolutely nothing to you. Like, even when Christmas, or even when that Christmas stuff came around, I was just like, and she's like, well, all 4 of your kids. And then she said it like with an attitude, like, oh, well, you got so many kids or whatever, this, that, and the third. Like, boo-boo, I didn't ask you to do nothing for my kids. And then, like, how, I want to know, you talking about me being broke and how you don't work and you broke because you don't work. If I can, in today's day and age, if I can sit here and work, if I can sit here and our household be good, our kids be clean, and I'm not working, that's not a broke person. You have to go to work, boo-boo. But talking about me being, far as with her talking about me being broke, it's just funny how I'm supposed to be broke, but between her and her sister, for both of my kids' birthday party, y'all both gave both of the boys like $5 each. So clearly y'all are the broke ones, because I don't show up to people's birthday parties and give nobody a $5 gift, a $10 gift. I'm gonna buy you a real gift, like, or a few gifts. Like, matter of fact, my little cousin had his baby first birthday shower. I dropped like $100 something, because I bought the little girl like 2 or 3 outfits and like 2 or 3 toys. Like, you don't come to somebody's birthday party and don't bring the kid nothing but $5. But then want to sit here and call me broke. Like, make it make sense, because people that actually have money would have sat there and be like, oh, well, what did your child like? What do they like? This, that. What size clothes they wear? What do they like? Because they would have went and got the kids the little character that they wear, outfit, or a cute little outfit, a cute little toy or whatever, and put it together. Like, and I do understand that everybody's not balling, but for people to sit here and swear that they got so much money and I'm so broke and I'm doing so bad, I don't show up to birthday parties for $5, sweetheart. Like, I don't show up to birthday parties for $5, sweetheart. Like, But yeah, that's this video. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna edit in or out of this video. It's just, that's just like the backstory. I know some people wanted to hear the story time or whatever. Also, what I was gonna say, everybody's like, dude, I'm going to, I think you and your sister will rekindle y'all relationship. I don't see a relationship being rekindled, for the simple fact, like I said, you don't like nothing on my posts, so you've been feeling away. You don't share none of my YouTube stuff, so you've been feeling away. And I say that because most people on Facebook, like, I like people's, like, my family stuff, I like their posts of them or their kids. Like, that's just common sense. If my sister came out with a YouTube, I would share her YouTube channel because I'm trying to support her. If she came out with an online boutique, I would share it, or I would have shared it, because that's my sister. I'm gonna support her. Like, this little girl ain't never did none of that for me, but she does it for her sister on her mama's side. So clearly you have been talking about me, so you don't share none of my stuff, but you be being nosy and stuff like that. And as far as rekindling a relationship with her or this or that, like, no. I'm the type of person, y'all, and I guess because I have gotten older, but I'm the type of person that I like to be away from as much drama as I can. And I'm the type of person that I don't talk about people because that's like a low vibrational thing. I feel like I didn't do nothing to this little girl for her to sit here and be talking about me ill. And there was really no reason for you to sit here and be, to me, it's no reason for you to sit here and go around the city talking about me, because I don't go around the city talking about you in a negative way. Because all I have sat here and said was like, all I sit here and say is like, you know, she's in school, she's reserved, this, that, and the third, with this, with that. I don't have nothing negative to say about you. Like, for what? Like, I'm not gonna be that person around here talking about my sister like a dog. Like, I know people do it, and I know it's bad, but people do. I know people that talk about their sister like a dog, but like, that's your blood, and then that's your sister. Like, why would you sit here and, like, that's to me some fugazi hating ass shit right there, to sit here and be talking about my sister in a negative way. So, as far as rekindling a relationship, I tried that with my grandma a couple of times. I tried that with my dad. I remember the little girl was mad because my dad was like, well, we do so much more for your sister than you, because you and your mama are strong, but, you know, your sister and her mama are weak. They need help, and they need this, and they need that. And, like, she was mad about it, but I'm like, dude is a whole drunk, bro. And, like, dude have a whole mental problem. Like, he just trying to say something to rekindle a relationship. And as far as with my little sister, it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and rekindle a relationship with my little sister, my dad, or my grandmother, because you don't have to do people the way that you do people. And like, you don't have to sit here and talk about nobody. So the fact that you chose to sit here and move like that, I'm not gonna sit here and try to rekindle a relationship with anybody. Like, once you talk about me, or once you talk about my mother, like, that's just it. Like, when you're grown, you have a choice to do people a certain way. You didn't have to do me the way you did me. And that's for anybody that I have an issue with. You didn't have to do me the way you did me, but you still chose to do that. You didn't have to sit here and be a whole cornball out here, but you chose to be you chose to be a blood-sucking leech. As long as it was convenient to you, you chose to sit here and do that. So I don't need to be around nobody that has a, like, y'all, I'm just not at the space, because I'm a real energy person. I'm a real vibe person, and like, I just can't get down with nobody like that, because everyone has an option to sit here and treat people a certain way, or to talk about people and stuff like that. Like, you are an adult, so you know, like my grandma, you know, when you sitting in here and don't even know Jaxon and Julian name, and you know that you on my post talking about some, oh well, you know, happy Mother's Day, it'd be nice if I could see Carter and Crystal. Like, bro, you got their daddy number. Like, you can call their daddy, you can call their grandmother. Like, don't come over here like my thing with that was, don't come over here like I'm keeping these kids away from you. You never wanted to be bothered with them. So let's be clear. And also, these kids that I have now, you don't have a relationship with them. So let's be clear. Don't sit here and try to flip the script and flip the verse. I hate people that sit here like to manipulate stuff, to manipulate situations to make themselves look good, and to make it look like it's all you, it's all you, it's all you. Hence why the stat came up, or the stat went up, or whatever. But no, I'm not finna sit here and try to rekindle a relationship with my sister. That's dead to me. It's been dead, because clearly I have only, like, we are in July and this happened in May, and like the last time I had talked to her was like probably 2 months before that, because I thought it was a girl that did her hair, and I was gonna ask her, and I asked her did she like her work, and she really never got back with me as far as with that. And before that, it was December, which was Jaxon's birthday, and before that it was Julian's birthday, which was in October. So like, I just don't have time. People move. You didn't have to move like a snake, but you did move like a snake, and I like to keep my grass low, so I don't have time for people like that. But anyway, y'all, this video is getting too long, so yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this story time or whatever, about basically me confronting my sister, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, if y'all want to know about any other story times, let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Thank everybody that watched this video from start to finish. If you watch this video to the end, leave a black heart. Appreciate you guys. Be blessed.